Hi guys, this is going to be a different type of video. This is part of a 4-part series I promised I would do for my dentist. I'm 67 years old and I'm probably within the last 10 years of my life. And I believe that exercise, a healthy diet, and adequate rest will preserve my good health and also extend my lifespan. But my dentist is actually 10 years older than I am. He's 77. And he showed me my last dental visit that he's using a cane. And I told him that you can use the cane for exercise. And when he asked me how, I told him I would do a video to show him how to use the cane as exercises. So anyway, I have 2 different types of cane, and canes are different. This is a regular cane, which is lightweight, which a lot of people probably use because they like it lightweight. But what I recommend using is this bariatric cane. Now, this is the dry bariatric cane. And if you look, you see it's for basically obese people, and it supports up to 600 pounds. Most canes will only support up to 300 pounds. And I weigh this cane, it weighs 2.4 pounds, which is a lot heavier than a regular cane. But the first video will be how to use the cane itself as an exercise tool. Now, in the Orient, or in Asia, there's a system belief called Taoism. And Taoism believes in the harmony of nature, what they call the yin and the yang. And the yin and yang basically stands for the principle that everything in the universe has an opposite. For male there is female, for life there is death, for heart there is soul, for strength there is weakness, and so on. For instance, an oak tree is strong, but in a tornado, its strength becomes its weakness, because a tornado will take the oak tree and tear it apart into splinters. Whereas the blade of grass is weak, when the tornado comes, it will yield to the strength of the tornado. And when the tornado passes, the blade of grass will resume its life. Well, the same thing is true with the cane. Is that you can rely on the cane, but by relying on the cane for support, what you're doing is that you're encouraging your body to atrophy, because your body will only grow if it's subjected to stress. So instead of using the cane to rely on, what I'm suggesting to use the cane as an exercise tool. Now, the first exercise I'd like to show you is to use the cane itself as a support, as it's meant to do. And the good thing about this drive cane, if you look, you'll see that there's a notch here with separate holes, so you can actually adjust this just by pressing it in, and you can adjust the height. You can make it long, or I can make it short. In this case, I'm going to make it long, but depending on your height, you can adjust it accordingly. But what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go into a lunge. And the idea is to use the cane for support. If you have to, use 2 hands. But put the focus on your legs. Because if you strengthen your legs, you'll have mobility. And when you have mobility, you have independence. When you're unable to move around, you lose your independence. Now you have to rely on someone to take you to the restroom. And that's when you start going to the nursing homes. So, developing your legs in this manner help preserve your independence. So, one exercise I highly recommend you to do is to use the cane to do squats, assisted squats. And all you do is just hold on to it with both hands to the handle, and just bend down below parallel with your legs, and use the cane for assistance if you need it. If you don't need it, just use it for balance. Another thing you can do, especially if you have this adjustable cane, is you can do assisted incline push-ups. And all I'm going to do is just bend down. I'm doing a push-up from a standing position. And this will build my chest, my triceps, and my shoulders. Because you want upper body strength as well. You're going to go back down to that kneeling position, or if you can go do both knees on the ground. Either or will work. I'm going to take my hands and I have them facing toward me. I'm going to bend down, and now I'm going to do an assisted pull-up, or chin-up. The chin-up is with your palms facing towards you. Pull-up with your palms facing away from you. And the focus now is not on your legs, but on your arms. And you can adjust it to your desire. Because all of it will work. It will build up your back. And your back is important because the muscles in your back support your spine. If you strengthen your back muscles, you won't get hunchbacked. And that's the good thing about exercise, is that it will fight sarcopenia and osteopenia. Sarcopenia is the loss of muscle due to aging or due to inactivity. And osteopenia is the loss of bone density due to aging or lack of activity. So the idea is to be active, to exercise, to strengthen the muscles. And if you put weight on those muscles, the bones will get denser and your muscles will get larger. So here I'm doing a pull-up. Here I'm doing a chin-up. The chin-up is easier to do because it activates more of your bicep muscles. Now the slower you do this, the more exercise you'll get. So if you can, go as slow as you possibly can. And that's with any exercise. Because the faster you do it, the easier it is to do. Now also from this position, you can practice your curls. Your curls builds up your biceps. And it looks like the pull-up, but it's different. What you're trying to do is you're focusing on your bicep, and you're not activating your back muscles, you're activating your biceps. And the idea is to go as slow as you possibly can. And what you're looking for is time under tension. Is to tighten up your biceps as tight as you can. And if I want, I can extend the range, and we'll get it from a different angle. You can also work on your triceps, which are the back of your arms. And again, I'm not using my waist muscles, my core. I'm using the back of my arms. As you can see, I'm just slowly lowering my body, my head down to the handle, and slowly raising it up while tightening my triceps. The slower I go, the more stress I'm putting on it, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm not looking to make the exercise easier, but to make it harder. Now, if you can't do it, go ahead and go fast. If you're having problems with it, but as your skill, your strength grows, go as slow as you possibly can. Because your arm works in pairs. You have your biceps, which pulls, and you have your triceps, which pushes, extends. And you want to develop both. Just like when you work your chest, you also want to work your back. You work your quadriceps, you also want to work your hamstrings. Okay, so this is the first video I wanted to do, is how to use the cane as an exercise tool. That's all for now. Watch my second video. There'll be 4 videos in this series. Thanks for watching.